Hey, you guys. So I'm gonna try to record this PowerPoint. We'll see how it goes. Um, so several of you had questions today about the questions that were on that PowerPoint slide from Monday's assignment. So, and especially about the like which scientists came up with the theory of light or whatever. Anyways, if you want to look at this slideshow, maybe it'll help. I'm going to run through it really fast. So if you have major questions, let me know. But here we go. Okay, there are two main theories of light. Okay, there's a theory called the wave theory, and then there's the particle theory. Basically, the big difference between the two is that the wave theory looks at light like it travels in waves, like it's going to have amplitude and it's going to have wavelengths and frequencies. You know, some of them are going to go really, really fast. And then there's the particle theory that basically says that light would act like little particles, and that's why they behave like they do. Where sometimes they'll kind of get split into different areas is because they act like individual little pieces. Okay, so those are the two big theories. The wave theory was originally constructed by a Dutch guy named Christian Huygens or something like that. He was Dutch, who knows? But anyways, 17th century, the wave theory was based on light traveling like a wavefront. So let me move my talking head here. Okay, so if you look over here at this wavefront theory, oh crud, go back. There we go. The wavefront theory basically says that you have light, and when it travels, when those waves build up on top of each other, when they pile up on top of each other, they're going to create like intense light, which is like if you shine a flashlight on a door or something in a dark room, you'll have these really bright rings of light. But then sometimes those waves will go in and they'll cancel each other out. One will go like this, and the other one comes up underneath it and cancels it out. You'll end up with dark waves or dark shadows. Okay, so Christian predicted that light would travel at the same speed no matter what it passed through. Okay, and he called this the speed of light. So this was a really good prediction, and it's actually true. All light does travel at the same speed. Let's see how much time I've got left here. Okay, so the second theory was called the particle theory, and it was by a guy you probably heard of named Isaac Newton. It was also known as the corpuscular theory. Gross. Yeah, so Isaac Newton constructed the particle theory, early 18th century. He based it on this prism experiment, which you guys have all probably done this or seen it, where you take like a glass prism, and if you shine light through it, like white light, it will bust it into the 7 different colors of the rainbow. So, and he believed that light could only travel in straight lines, not waves. This was the more popular theory only because Isaac Newton was already famous. So they just assumed that everything that he said was right. And so this is the theory that hung on for quite a while. Now, along about the 20th century, and let's look at wave theory support and particle theory support. Okay, so for wave theory support, what Christian used for evidence of this was like the fact that light reflects and it diffracts, which are all things that waves can do. Like if you look at an ocean wave, it will reflect off of a surface, it'll bounce back, diffraction, interference, all of these things. The discovery of the electromagnetic spectrum, all light moves at the same speed. These were all pieces of evidence that could support the wave theory. Particle theory, again, reflection could be used for that one as well. Photoelectric effect. This was the effect that ultraviolet light at certain frequencies can knock individual electrons loose. Okay, which is, by the way, is kind of how your garage door opener works. If you have a garage door sensor, it has a certain frequency that it shines across to this little eye, and once it hits that little eye, electrons get knocked loose, which causes electricity to run and open your garage door. Okay, so all of these things were evidence to support the particle theory. And then this is the guy that brought it all together, Einstein. He called it the wave-particle duality of nature, and he proposed this quantum theory, and he basically put all of that together. He said that light not only acts like a photon, but it has wave properties as well, like frequency and wavelength. Okay, so he put both of them together, and that's the one that we still use today. This is the big idea. Okay, this is the wave-particle duality of nature. This is the formula: energy is equal to Planck's constant times frequency.